You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. So Lexi Brown is coming out hard body against these allegations. The internet has been running wild with this situation with Klay Thompson and, of course, Meg the Stallion. But as always, before we get into that, I want to get right into this part right here with the inside the description. Make sure that you guys tap in. Inside the description going to be a link. The first link that's up there. Click that link. And that way you guys will get all the updates whenever I release video content. You won't miss it. It take you right to our Telegram channel. You can subscribe for free. And so, we appreciate everybody that's over there already. And we ask y'all to click that link and do that. But let's talk about it. So basically, the rewind, Meg Thee Stallion came out, set the social media on blaze, came out going off on Klay Thompson, accusing Klay Thompson of cheating, and, not just wanting to be with her, but wanting to have many women, I guess other women, I would say, at the same time. She claims that she wasn't going for it. Klay brought her around her family, all this other stuff. And she claims that Klay got cold feet. I guess didn't want to marry. And now they're apart. Then she goes and does the stage show, I guess the Moulin Rouge stage show in New York. She's been doing that for a little while now. A lot of people are trying to throw, because one of the times she was sick and she got rushed to the hospital, a lot of people are trying to put that shit on Klay. Now that I see in the comment section, now that this has come out, they're trying to say, oh, Klay stressed the girl out, this, that, the third. All right? Even though Meg has allegations of her history as well. But hey, who knows? And when I say her history, I'm talking about dating history. Guys have made allegations about her. But who knows where that stands, where the truth lies and all of that. People say stuff, you just don't know, because if you're not inside the bed or the bedroom, you really don't know. But getting around that, she then does a message to TMZ. And she goes off on Klay on TMZ and, talking about she's, she just went off on Klay on TMZ, put it like that, right? And, just talk about how she gonna protect herself. But the internet have been trying to figure out what woman she's talking about. And then they came across WNBA player Lexi Brown. Now, the reason why apparently a lot of people have come across this name, Lexi Brown, is because Lexi Brown's name was the one who, and I don't know how the hell these people be finding this stuff out, bro. Bro, these people are weirdos on the internet, man. How in the blue hell do they find out every little detail? So apparently the internet has found out that Klay Thompson unfollowed Lexi Brown on social media. So they're saying that because of that, it has to be Lexi Brown that's the girl in question, because that's the only person Klay unfollowed. How in the blue hell they would know that she's the one that Klay unfollowed? That's crazy. If they got systems like that to tell you that type of stuff, that is insane. And that people are all up in people's business. That's wild, man. But so Lexi has been getting, I'm talking about absolutely annihilated in the coals by, a lot of, I guess, Meg Thee Stallion supporters, right? Klay, some ladies have been going in on Klay in the name of Meg Thee Stallion, but for the most part, the fellas have been, and some ladies too. They've been cool on Klay, like, hey, man, do what you do, dog. I don't blame you. So some people not even holding, a lot of people not holding it against Klay. Right? A lot of people didn't ever think that Meg was good material for Klay anyway. They thought Klay was above that. That's what a lot of people thought from the beginning. They never thought it was going to work. I was wrong. I thought, hey, man, he going to mess around, marry that girl the way they was going. And then she went to TMZ and said she broke it off because he couldn't have one woman. You know what I'm saying? And he was cheating on her. So, I don't know. She said he got cold feet. You know, they was reportedly getting a whole house together. So, I thought it was a done deal. I said, damn. You know what I mean? But that house together stuff, I'm telling you, that might have been what got him caught up. Because if you're getting a house with somebody, once you move into somebody, now you get to see all the shit that they doing. And when they're not there, guess what? You got personal access to go through all their shit, unless you don't got some code somewhere that got some shit hidden. But sometimes somebody bound to slip up here or there, right? So with that being said, as we all see, the immortal one, Klay Thompson, and Meg Thee Stallion are broken up. Klay has not spoken at all about this situation. You know what I'm saying? He has stayed quiet. He hadn't said nothing. Meg, she's the one that's doing all the talking. And so now you have this Lexi Brown thing in the media where everybody's going in and saying, yeah, man, it's Lexi, man. And the fact that I guess they saying Klay unfollowed her is the reason why it has to be her. You know, Lexi's come out and blasted that shit and said she ain't got nothing to do with Klay Thompson and that people's capping. That's exactly what Lexi's come out and stated. The internet is full of shit. She has nothing to do with Klay Thompson and that it's all a lie. You know? Me personally, man, you know, like I said, the internet will put a case on you before it's enough proof or evidence to even put it there. So I just think that it's crazy, being that if that's what people saying that it is, that links them together because he unfollowed somebody, that's wild to me. You know? But it is what it is. You know? You guys let me know what y'all think. I thought that Meg put it all out there. I did think that she was trying to change whatever perception was out there about her. She was trying to go out and, you know, I guess put a whole new, you know, just change up how everything was going for her, right? As far as, you know, the relationships, the dating, all that other stuff, all these rumors you've heard over the years about her, right? And she was trying to change that perception, excuse me. And then it just backfired, it seemed like. Because at the end, a dude that she, I guess, really fell in love with and fell over heels for, he just wasn't rocking with her like that.
Hey guys, Ticket really hopes you enjoyed the content. There will be a link in the description box and pinned at the top of the chat room where you can go to the Ticket TV merch shop and purchase the exclusive merchandise for men and women. Thanks for your support, and he appreciates all sales.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.